can see, we're back here in the tower. That's our level 50 Titan, looking good. Definitely, hopefully looking a lot better here pretty soon. But the reason that we're doing this video, and hopefully it'll be very short, is we have a lot of these little crowns around here. If you check our milestones here, you'll see we have a ton of things to do once we get level 50. Most of these are just going to be your standard missions, piece of legendary gear that you can pick up. Honestly, a lot of these require full armor sets, and they are something that you can pick up now. You can leave them here, but we do definitely want to pick up a few things. First place we're going to go is over here to the postmaster, because it seems like we lost a few things. Hate it when we lose things. So looks like we got some leg armor, another grenade launcher. Gonna go ahead and dismantle those, get some shaders out of it and some weapon parts. But let's go over here to Tess Eververse and check out our engrams that we got out of that package in the last episode. So hopefully we'll get some cool looking stuff. Looks like we got another ghost shell, another ship. We do have transmat effects and stuff, also some shaders coming in, and the last one, a small gift of bright dust and more transmat effects. Now if you guys want to actually pay real life money, you can go ahead and go up here to buy silver and actually buy stuff from her. Honestly, once you're level 50, you're going to find a lot of this stuff is very easy to obtain. I'm going to go ahead and obtain this ornament here because I actually have this gun. So I'm going to go over here. Once again, here's our fire team medallions. Remember I said these are very important for your strikes and whatnots for gaining a little extra XP. Now that we're up to level 50, we can go ahead and run these just for the sake of getting XP to come back here to Tesk and get another package. So
thanks for shocking
definitely a good thing. Next I think we'll head over to the Cryptarch here. Master Roll's not my favorite character in the game, but he's definitely valuable. So he's going to give us a 583 engram. So we're going to go ahead and open that up, and it's going to give us some feet. And our last set of boots was 500, so this is going to jump us up a little bit in power level. Hopefully, when we were picking stuff up, I believe the scout rifle is going to take the place of our hand cannon. Also going to get rid of this auto rifle here. Now, we don't really need sand wasp, that's kind of not something, but we did get this new ghost shell. It's called a warrior shell. A little bit of flair for season 6. These shells are kind of exaggerated. A lot of them are square. But it does have some mods on it. Looks like we got mercury scanner on here, as well as solar analyzer, so we get better telemetries on that. Now you do see we have all these little projections here. You'll get these from Tess and a few other places, but mostly from Tess. So these purple ones here are actually from the Black Armory, which we haven't run through on this character yet. But you get Vanguard ones. This cheese projection is what we got from Tess Eververse for completing the first part of the Revelry that we're currently on. So now we do have enough legendary shards. We could go ahead and buy up enough Cryptarch journals to actually get our Thunderlord upgraded, but we already have a 700, so I don't want to waste the shards on it.
In the Crucible be more like you?
So this guy's going to give you a thing. It's going to say, okay, full Wing of Discipline, Wing Commander, and Wing Therum armor set. So this basically is going to say, I'm going to give you this mission. Go get this armor set from the Crucible and then put it on and win a match. If you have the extra gear and you're not really perk dependent on an exotic, as most characters get, you can go ahead and do these missions. But pick up the Friends of Allah, which is the same thing. Do a strike and a full set of Vigil of Heroes gear, which you get Vigil of Heroes gear all the time. So eventually we will get a good set of Vigil of Heroes gear that we can actually get a complete set and run a strike in. Um, I haven't even completed these on my Warlock, to be honest with you, just because hadn't really seen a point. Go down here, and we're gonna have a few more people to talk to. So, I'm gonna talk to Ikora over here. Once again, I definitely liked it better when the Vanguard people were all in the same room. It was very much more helpful when they weren't all spread out. This jogging around the tower for 5 minutes of talking. So, complete available daily or weekly challenges. This one's pretty easy. This is going to get harder though. As you complete that quest, it's going to go to the point where every week you have to complete 20 of the bounties. Now, whether those are for the Vanguard, for the Drifter, for 801, whatever vendor you have to be working on a bounty for, if you complete them, it's going to count towards that, and you can eventually get 20 of them. So you want to definitely make sure you get those when you're working on getting your power levels up for your initial characters. Same thing with anything that has got a yellow option on it outside in the directory.
You got everyone up here all riled up. They've been debating what happened to Prince What's-His-Name like it's a crucible match. Tell you what, if you did what they say you did, you're exactly what I need for Gambit. Just saying. I knew when I saw you out there one of you wasn't coming back. And here you are. A little revenge feels good, doesn't it? But I can tell you from personal experience, it doesn't last. Rage like that is a disease. Lucky for you, I've got the closest thing to a cure. Gambit. Now get out there and crack some skulls.
Kind of a little inspiring thing for the Drifter. So he's going to give you another one of these where you're going to have to use his armor. So he's also going to give you this little playing the odds emblem. Now these are the bounties I was talking about where you can get up to the 640. Honestly, about an hour and a half if you're really trying. You can get most of these done. The Guardians defeated, if you're not too good in player versus player, could be a little difficult, but for the most part, these are not bad, and they come up every week. So if you want to do them all in an hour, you can. If you want to do them in a week or a couple weeks, keep picking other stuff up, then that's definitely some option that you can have. Honestly, with this character, we can get up pretty far if we transfer weapons over, so we're not going to do it. Now, this is what we have for the Season 5 Black Armory season. We have got this little key from Spider back on the Tangled Shore after we beat Aldrin, so this is going to go ahead and open this up real quick, and we're going to watch this cutscene here. This is kind of a cool cutscene. We kind of like Ada because she's not too much on the pro Vanguard bandwagon. She's more of a realist about how things work out in the real world outside of the tower. So let this load up, watch this cutscene, talk to this nice little exo we got here.
Stunning, isn't it? That weapon is beyond special. A witness to the slaughter of our founder. And my ally in vengeance against those responsible. Light bearers. Just like you. You are not welcome here, Guardian. I see. Well then, what we offer, Guardian, is privilege. normally afforded to those who do not already have their own. Today, however, it would seem our doors are open to you. Welcome to the Black Armory.
Alright, so we do have a quest set here for the Black Armory. What you will find here is that the Black Armory is kind of not well accepted as a season. The trick of the Black Armory, we'll find out here.
However, none can currently be sold. The Red War left us without a vital necessity, our forge. In its absence, our operation has all but ceased. We have found no success in locating it despite our best efforts. If you truly covet our wares, then understand we would very much like our forge back. And Guardian, if you would return empty-handed, you'd best not return at all.
So basically the mission she's going to give you here is you're going to have to go ahead and collect items and get kills for this machine gun frame. Thankfully with the Thunderlord quest currently being played and people that actually have the Avalanche submachine gun, or LMG, which is the other large machine gun, we actually have an option as to how we're going to get this done. Now, the trick with this is the forges are not on our power level. They're actually closer to 620, 630 on the power level, so we definitely are going to have a bit of a wall to go ahead and complete those, but like I said, if you have the Drifter in Season 6, you can pick up those bounties, get up to 640 real quick, go ahead and run through things, and life should be definitely a lot easier for you. I would recommend going through and picking stuff like that up. It will help you out later on. But otherwise, a little short video here. And we are gonna go ahead and wrap this up. We've picked up everything we need to pick up. We have one more little spot we're gonna drop off some parts, and then we will be done. We'll leave Banshee alone for right now because we're not gonna get any good gear from him on our character that's gonna be higher than what we got. So, but we're gonna come over here to Zavala real quick. You notice he's flashing. And before we actually talk to him, we're going to go into our inventory. And remember we had that little boon of the Vanguard that we had spent, this little blue one. And it had actually given us a gift of Vanguard tokens. So we're going to go ahead and use those. That's going to give us an additional 5 per one of those that we collect. Now, since somebody else on the fire team actually ran one, it gave us another gift token. So we actually have 35 or so, I believe.
Good. You're back.
Here to buy. So, we'll go ahead and give these to him. He's going to give us some gear. Looks like he gave us a pretty decent weapon, and then he gave us another service revolver. So we're going to take a look at that, see if that's better than the one we have. So we have a 536. We have a triple tap and kill clip 570. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of the Outlaw and Zen Moment one, because I don't think that's a very good mix. Now the Outrageous Fortune would be a good rocket launcher to have, but I'm partial to the LMGs, the large machine guns. So we're going to go ahead and keep that. But if you so needed and you didn't have the Thunderlord, Zavala can be a very, very valuable asset for some slightly more powerful gear. And down here, let's take a look. We got the beautiful gravities from Eververse. Hopefully it'll load in here. It looks like a little escape pod. It's kind of cute. And it's not quite as large and in charge as 801 ship, that's for sure. And then we have the Holocanthus, which looks really kind of sporty. Honestly, probably something you might see Peter Quill from Guardians of the Galaxy rocking as a solo ship. So this is actually a pretty cool looking ship. We'll keep this one around. Now, on our Gambit piece, we did get this nice little Gambit emblem from the Drifter. Now, the cool thing about this specific emblem is it actually has a customization option. So we can acquire these different looks for this emblem. Now, I actually have the Primeval Prime one, which we'll go ahead and apply. But you also have this Ludomaniacal one, which is a little bit different. Changes the symbol. Pretty much the rest of the design stays the same. So, but there we go. Now we've got a slightly different emblem look. And of course, you know, if you collect emotes from Test Cyberverse, you're going to find them in here. You can select them to each one of your D-pad settings, you know, prayers and celebrations, please. So, you got some dances in here. There's definitely some unique ones. If you played Destiny 1, you remember they had like Hotline Bling and a few other dances that, you know, were a little more popular when Destiny 1 was out, and they weren't bad. But they have some interesting stuff in here. You've got, you know, you pet a chicken, throw a red card like you're in a soccer match, you know, stand in the rain and push a swing by yourself, a couple of different chair emotes, some victory emotes, coin flips, knife tricks. And of course you have a couple that are interactive, like the high five, the draw, where you can actually get with other Guardians and say, hey, give me a high five, and then they'll get a prompt on their screen that says press square to give them a high five, and then you can give each other high fives and stuff. But anyways, once again, I'm Dredge and Lucifer, and we have finished up the video here. So I will see you guys later. I'm out of here.